All right, we be live. Hello, everybody. We are going to be reviewing some insane videos from TikTok against Israel, and you are going to be helping me with that in the live chat. Dolly here is in the live chat. She's going to be highlighting your comments. Thank you so much, Dolly, for doing that. By the way, Dolly is also the person that goes and finds these videos for us to review. So everybody in the live chat, please thank Dolly. But this way, you could be part of the stream. It's not just my opinions that is going to be part of the stream. Your opinions will be on the screen here forever for everybody, that anybody that comes later and watch these videos, even the edited versions, your comments will be included. So please comment. And also make sure you like the stream so that this video gets a boost, because this video does get deprioritized by YouTube's algorithm because of the topic. Actually, let me check if we have been managed to get demonetized in the first 1 minute. No, we're still monetized, which is good, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. So I have a whole bunch of TikTok videos. And guys, it's not getting better. It actually is getting. Dolly does the research and goes find these videos for us. Does it seem to be getting worse? Because I was hoping at some point, this level of insanity will die down a little bit, but it seems to be getting, more insane. Well, I don't know. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let me actually start with something that is oh, thank you guys. People in the live chat are telling me that they're liking, so thank you everybody. I love you too. And hi D. Hi everybody. D is here in the live chat as well. All right, let's just get started. So this is what we do, guys. I'm gonna do more responses to Islamic videos and going forward. I know like we're doing a lot of focus on Israel right now, but guys, it's just so much. Let me just actually tell you the reason why we focus on Israel is the same reason why a lot of people focus on Ukraine. It's because it's not about Israel. It's about international standards and norms. It's about the entire planet. We defend Israel not because we just defend Israel. We defend Ukraine not just because we defend Ukraine. We defend these countries because these are the places where international standards are being challenged. Israel's existence as a country is being challenged. And if you don't stand up here, then you don't get to complain when they come for you, okay? Especially given that the Jews are usually the first that to go. Historically, they are the main target. So if you don't stand up right now, then you're part of the problem. Oh, thank you so much for Mortal Wombat. Oh, okay. So that's that's a cool username. It's like Wombat. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being a member, guys. Please use super chats and become members or support us in different ways. We also have a PayPal in the description, because at some point these streams are will get demonetized, and it wouldn't make sense for me to do these streams. Oh, speaking of, we have been demonetized. It's gone, guys. It's gone. It's gone. We have lost our monetization. And so thank you for Mortal Wombat for being a member, because it is supports like this that makes us continue to be able to do these things. Actually, oh my god, I haven't even said anything yet. I don't know. I haven't even said anything. So 3 minutes into the show. I think our record has been 2 minutes into the show. I don't know. What did I say? I don't know what I said. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But yeah, guys, and it's gone exactly. Yeah, or somebody saying already? How? I don't know. I don't know what I said. Is it the title? The title is fine. It's not very controversial. So, I don't know. Yeah, guys. Okay, guys. Again, please support us. Even if you're not supporting us financially, at least like the video, because when we get demonetized, we also get deprioritized, and less people end up seeing these videos. So by liking it, you will be undoing that. Anyways, enough talk. Let's get into. Let me get into this video. Let me see. So what Dolly does is that she helps me with provides a description of this video. So this video got 128,000 likes. Okay, I'm not even talking about views. I'm talking about likes. And the description of this video is by Dolly: anti-Israeli woman mad at TikTok for not giving her content more boost about more boosts and claiming, more boosts about claiming Israel is doing the genocide. And Dolly is also laughing, saying that she's talking about the monetization. Well, actually, let me see. What is her account? Which video is this? This is video number, because I want to make sure that we mention the TikTok account so that we're giving these people proper credit for their videos. If we're using them, we should mention their okay, let me actually mute this. So this is actually a famous TikToker. I don't know, guys. I mean, I've seen her videos like anti-Israeli propaganda. I see this face a lot. So her name is her name account on TikTok is Anat International, ANAT.international. Anyways, let's watch this together. Let's watch this complete. I'm not gonna pause. I'm just gonna play the whole thing, and then we're gonna see. I haven't watched this yet, by the way. I haven't pre-watched this, so I don't know what this is. What she's gonna say. But then I'm not gonna pause. I'm just gonna play it all the way through before we talk about it.
Have you heard about TikTok's new penal code? Anytime I post any content about Palestine, I get not eligible for the FYP and it stops the views on the video. And this is not just with me. It's happening to everyone on TikTok that posts about Palestine. The whole idea of TikTok is that as a content creator, you come on here because it's meant to be a democratic social media app where you create original content and you get rewarded for your original content. But what's happening now is that we are getting penalized for original content. It's saying that we are violating originality guidelines. What is not original about me coming on here and talking? I've never shown any graphic images. I never show blood. I never show anything in my videos. It's always my pure thoughts and opinions. TikTok's new punishment is discouraging so many of us from making content on the app because we're putting so much time and effort and energy, and then it just stops the growth because it deems it as not eligible for the FYP. TikTok is the app where I prefer to make content. It's the app where I've been able to build a community over the past few years, and I want to continue doing that. But TikTok is literally taking away my voice and the voices of so many creators that are making original content. So what's the idea here? Because even from a profitability perspective for TikTok is profiting from creators like me coming on this app, making content and keeping people and users engaged. So how does it make sense to just cut an entire segment of TikTok's users and the content creators that make this type of content, just muffle them entirely so that they stop making content? How is that even profitable for TikTok? How does that make sense for you, TikTok, as an app? Can someone please write ideas down in the comment section for what we can do to tackle this? Because it is getting unbelievably difficult to post anything. Anything I post gets flagged as ineligible due to originality.
Actually, somebody pointed out something in the live chat that is true. I hope I could find that video because this is the same woman that told Iranian women to shut up, with their Islamophobia and keep it to themselves, which is unbelievable. Now that her voice is not getting as much of a boost, she's complaining about that. By the way, imagine the audacity saying that TikTok is taking away my voice. TikTok has been giving you a voice. If they don't boost it as much as before, I mean, this has nothing, this has, unfortunately for you, they can't do that. I don't know. Do you guys complain when people who are supporting Israel get the same level of suppression and demonetization and deprioritization? I mean, that happens to us all the time. I don't see you guys complaining when that happens. So what is the double standard? I don't understand. These platforms, here's the thing. I understand that this is how the game is played. If YouTube is, for example, deprioritizing us, okay, what can I do? It's their company. This has nothing to do with democracy. YouTube is not a country. YouTube doesn't owe me anything. I could just tell you guys that YouTube is doing this, and we could do what we can do. You guys could like the stream so we could undo something. We understand how the algorithm works. If we say controversial stuff, well, YouTube prefers that we post cat videos instead. I mean, it makes sense why they might not like that. So, but we can do what we can do. We can say hey guys, YouTube is like this. help us out, like the stream, so that maybe we could undo some of that. But what are you I also, here's the thing. I understand that YouTube is deprioritizing our videos, but I also understand that if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have any voice. Man, like, I wouldn't be able to reach out to you guys. So I'm actually grateful, even with all the demonetization and deprioritization and the suppression that we're getting from YouTube, our videos is getting. Well, what is the alternative? Like, oh, YouTube evil. I wouldn't have a voice if it wasn't for YouTube. I wouldn't imagine the insanity if I came here and told you guys that YouTube is taking away my voice. What voice would I have without YouTube? YouTube is giving me a voice. So imagine the people on TikTok on complaint. You guys, your view has been amplified by 1,000 because of TikTok. Anti-Israeli views on Instagram and TikTok is through the roof. Like, you guys wouldn't. TikTok is partly responsible for the spread, for such a spread of anti-Israeli take, and you come and complain that your voice is being suppressed. TikTok is heavily one-sided in favor of you guys. You might get, I don't know, demonetized or deprioritized. If we lean in too heavily in supporting Israel, our videos, like, we could lose our accounts on TikTok. TikTok is very sensitive. So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, let me actually go through this video again, see what her complaint is. Guys, Dolly, do you have this video of the same girl that tells Iranian woman to shut up? Because I'm trying to find it. Yeah, because I wish I had that prepared. Ooh, I think I found it. Is that her? Please be her. Wait, is this not loading? Oh yeah. Ooh, okay. A message to Iran. Okay, I think I found a message to Iranian girls by this account. Let me see if I go to her account. And that's it. Give me a second, guys, because the hypocrisy. If I could find this video, ooh, I think I found it. Yes. This is worth the wait, guys. This is worth the wait. Because the hypocrisy, talking about her voice being taken away, while at the same time, oh my God, why is this video so hard to find? A message. Did she remove that video? I think she removed it. Just give me a second, guys. I really want to find this video. Okay, so apparently she might have removed the video, but somebody did do it on it. Oh no, that one is also removed. So apparently, if you, oh, is this it? Unmute. Yes. Okay, so the original video, I don't think it's there anymore, but you're gonna be able to see a glimpse of it here. So. Oh, here.
I have a message to the Iranian girls that are still running their mouths.
But the heart of the Iranians is with Palestine and with the.
No, I don't know what that. I don't know. So you could see the beginning of it, but I don't see the rest of it. Dolly, do you have the rest of it? Let me see if she messaged me. No. Okay, so yeah, so the original, it's not the, okay, her video when she was saying Iranian woman should shut up is not available on TikTok anymore. Yeah, so that video is not available anymore.
New penal code.
But basically, she was telling Iranian woman to shut their mouth and stop being so Islamophobic. Imagine telling Iranian woman to shut up, especially Iranian women who have the Islamic Republic of Iran with their army and their morality police and all their threats and all their executions and all their torture and all their imprisonment and all their rape, and I'm not making this up, they take these women, they arrest them, and they punish them by raping them in prison. There's a lot of reports on that. There's a lot of really good investigative journalism that confirms all of this. With all of that pressure, the Islamic Republic of Iran has not been able to make Iranian women shut up about their complaints against the Islamic Republic of Iran and Islam. All right. And imagine the Iranian woman having to deal with that level of suppression, and you telling them to shut up. Okay, you having the audacity to tell those women shut up. An army, a nation's army, hasn't been able to make them shut up, and you think that you have the power to tell them to make them quiet, right? Imagine putting yourself in that position, and imagine the level of suppression Iranian women face, and you come here and complain about TikTok not amplifying your voice as much as before, even though TikTok has been the platform where you have been spreading your venom, when you have been spreading your poison all over the internet. That's the platform that has been amplifying your voice. You come here and complain about it not being as much as before. Imagine if this woman had to deal with the actual suppression, with the level of suppression that Iranian women have to deal with. When you get raped simply for asking for your rights. In a country where you get hanged for being Islamophobic. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The woman who asks other women to shut up because she doesn't like their views, other women to shut up, is now saying that my voice is not being amplified enough. The irony and the hypocrisy here is through the roof. It's unbelievable. Anyways, let's go. I do want to do another video here. This one, it's an account with a watermelon in it, and you know, guys, what watermelons mean, right? So, Dolly, can you confirm this to me in the live chat? She's this is an anti-Israel pro, so-called pro-Palestinians. By the way, again, I am pro-Israel and pro-Palestine. The people who claim to be pro-Palestine are actually not pro-Palestine. They are the worst thing for Palestine. Yeah, so Dolly's confirming yes. Okay, so, but look at, this is a really good video that Dolly picked for us, because it just shows the root of the problem here. The level of insanity, the level of the lack of knowledge and understanding that we're dealing here with. Because sometimes we're like, oh, maybe we could tell these people why they're wrong and explain to them why their conclusion doesn't make any sense. But the problem is a lot more fundamental. Like, a lot of these teenagers don't have the basic understanding of how anything works. So when you don't have that foundation, it's really hard to argue with these people, because you can't really build anything on top of it when you don't even understand how the world operates. And this video by Dolly is perfect to demonstrate that, because how many I can't really believe what I'm about to tell you guys. He got 2.6 million. What do you think I'm going to say next? What do you guys think I'm going to say next? 2.6 million what? 2.6 million views? No. 2.6 million likes. So it got, here, let me actually show you, because I could not believe this. I could not believe what I'm seeing here. Let me put this on the screen. So this account, I don't know even how to pronounce this. Mads Rings Waldegard. I don't know what this is. Okay, but you can see the watermelon here, which is like, you know what that means, right? But this video, this video, 9.6 million views, 2.6 million likes. That is insane. So let's see what managed to get more than 2 million likes and almost 10 million views. What is this wisdom? What is this deep level of analysis that has managed to get this much support on TikTok? Okay, so let's watch this. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to play it for you guys. And you tell me, how do we fix this world? Given that this is what we're dealing with, okay? Oh, somebody says, what does watermelon mean? Watermelon is like pro-Palestine, so-called pro-Palestine. Again, I don't consider these people to be pro-Palestine. I think these people are actually the enemies of Palestine. But I think it has the same colors of the flag of Palestine or something like that. Yeah, somebody 9.6 million. Oh my effing god. Yes. So let's see this wisdom, guys. Let's see this analysis that we're getting from these people. And again, I know they're young, and maybe that could be excuse. I was never this stupid when I was this young, okay? But maybe you could excuse it for being young and all and not having an understanding of how anything works. But you have to understand, they're old enough to vote. Okay, they're old enough to have a TikTok account and change opinions of other people that are their age and old enough to vote. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Should we raise the minimum age that you could vote? I don't know, because this is a problem. But anyways, enough talking. Let's see what she has to say.
If you think men and women are equal, then you think women should be drafted, right? No. I don't think women should be drafted, and I don't think men should be drafted either. Who's gonna fight the war then? Nobody. I don't think we should have wars. And before you're like, oh, that is so stupid, like, I really truly believe it is never deep enough to have a war. I think war is immature. I think we should start talking to each other like adults. And I feel like if you are a world leader who is upset about, for example, like the border of your country, and you can't come to a civil agreement, you shouldn't be in charge of a country. If somebody needs to get shot over that, you are not good at your job. I think if we all just grow up and decide, hey, we should stop having wars, things would go a lot better. Nobody wants to get shot, and yet we're still shooting. Let's not do that. Oh, I want oil from the Middle East. Ask nicely. And if they say no, just accept their no instead of being a huge baby about it. Oh my god, I think this entire group of people should be wiped off the face of the earth. Eat a snack. Take a beach vacation. Go to therapy and learn how to mind your own business. They do not need to die. That's never gone well. Stop. Grow up.
I don't even know where to begin with this level of insanity. I don't even know how to start. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna try to act like this is not a joke and respond to this line by line. But okay. So I don't even know what I just watched. Okay, let's go through this. Let's go through this again, okay? Let's go through this line by line, okay? I feel like I shouldn't even need to respond to this because I feel like I'm insulting your intelligence by responding to it. But I don't know. Let's just do this. Yeah, let's just. Where were you for the past 10,000 years, lady? It's been like, I think 10 or 12,000 years. Yeah, 12. Since we've been fighting and having wars with each other. I didn't know it was that easy. How about we just stop fighting? Yep. Okay. Have a snack. Okay. Okay. We were just, the entirety of the human race was just waiting for you to come and drop this wisdom bomb for us. But okay, let me actually address this as if this is a serious.
If you think men and women are equal, then you think women should be drafted, right? No. I don't think women should be drafted, and I don't think men should be drafted either. Who's gonna fight the war then? Nobody. I don't think we should have wars. And before you're like, oh,
I don't think we should have wars, okay? I don't want wars, okay? But how do we avoid wars, okay? How do we avoid wars? Let us know.
that is so stupid.
Okay, so
before you're like, oh, that is so stupid. Like, I really truly believe it is never deep enough to have a war. I think war is immature.
It's never Okay, here's the thing. This is so stupid. I don't even know why I should respond to this. Okay,
like, I really truly believe it is never deep enough to have a war. I think
it's never what enough to have a war? It deep enough to have a war. What if somebody's attacking you? I don't understand. What if you're under attack? What if they want to hurt you? What if they want to commit genocide on you? What if they're against your ethnicity? What if they want to wipe your country off of the map? What do I do then? Like, okay, there's another country, okay, that exists, that their supreme leader. This is not a hypothetical, by the way. Okay, there's one country, okay, it's called Israel, and there's another country very close to it that has a supreme leader that thinks it's religious mandate and it's the ethical thing to do to annihilate it. Okay, the supreme leader of Iran wants to, okay, wipe Israel off of the map, wants to commit an act of genocide on Jewish people, okay, all of them. So wants to completely destroy Israel as a country. So what should we do? How do we? Should we just not fight? Are you saying we shouldn't defend ourselves? Like, what do we do if somebody wants to attack me? Do I just go politely ask them to, like, can you please not do that? Like, how is that? Like, is that a good? I don't even. Does that need explaining? Okay, let me maybe she provides some explanation. Yeah, tell Iran to grow up. Get Khamenei some snacks, okay? Khamenei, just like, hey, Netanyahu, just contact Khamenei and just like, hey, dude, chill out. It's okay. Okay, just I don't understand. Yeah, why didn't we think of this? Maybe she's right. Maybe she's right. Has anybody tried contacting Hamas leaders? Right? And telling them to, hey, how about we just not fight? Maybe they will just be like, okay. By the way, actually, now that I think about it, she's not that wrong, because Israel has tried that. Okay, because here's the thing: the Palestinian people were offered at least 3 times to stop fighting and just have a country. I guess what happened? They said no all 3 times. Okay, they said the answer was like, no, we want to just keep fighting until we rid this entire land off of you guys. So maybe she is right, but maybe that's a good advice for the Palestinian side, because the Israeli side has already tried that. Does she understand that when there is a war, there's 2 sides? Like, there's not just one party that was like, hey, between the option of going to war and having war or not having war, should we have war or not have war? And people were like, I choose more war. I don't like peace. I'm anti-peace. Let's just have war. Does she understand that there's usually another side that is forcing this upon you? That even if the people were like, yeah, we actually prefer not having wars, the other side is like, well, tough luck. If war is coming for you. In fact, in between Israel and Palestine and in Gaza, who do you think prefers for this war, for not having war? The Israeli people. If you go on average, ask Israeli people, okay, and if they had the choice to be like, how about we just stop, not have war? Like, when it comes to their ideology and what their dreams and their aspirations and the thing they want for the future, between more war and less war, what do you think Israeli people want? They actually want, most of them, less war. They want to find a way to stop all of this war from happening. How about the other side? The other side that has an Islamic mindset, is an Islamic mindset that promotes jihad and martyrdom, right? That the best thing that could happen to you is for you to die in war. When it comes to a side that actually, if you go talk to them and be like, hey, do you prefer more war or less war? Which side is more likely, with that ideology, with that mindset, to decide to answer, actually, we prefer more war. War is good. War gives you the opportunity to die as a martyr. And again, I'm not making this up. We have seen on the stream them saying that. So how do I deal with people like that? With people that see victory in being killed, that they welcome war because that gives them an opportunity to die in war and go to the best part of heaven. How do I negotiate with somebody like that? How do I convince somebody like that? How about we stop fighting? Why would that person say okay when they're looking forward to dying by your hands, and they look forward to providing their civilians as human shields? Like they are a cult, they are a death cult. How do I negotiate? How do I speak reason to a death cult? I can't. The only thing I can do is to destroy it. The only thing I could do is to defeat it. The only thing I could do is to humiliate it and crush it, so that at some point, maybe the civilians on that point, they realize that there is no victory in war. If you want less war, then you get less war with war. You get less war with victory in war by crushing the enemies, by crushing your enemies that started the war. That's how you get less war. That's how Israel managed to get less war. Israel managed to get less war by defeating its enemies to the point that they surrendered and negotiated with Israel and signed peace treaties with Israel. That's how you get less war. You get less war by winning wars and showing the other side that wants more wars that they are not going to get what they want with wars. That's how the real world works, lady. That has maybe read up on some history to see how we have been managing to, in the past, how we managed to get more peace and stability and security. Maybe understand that we cannot just wish wars away. If you actually read history, just look at the trends, look at the analysis. What happened throughout history that we got long periods of no war? What happened before it? Maybe study those before you come out and saying something so idiotic. I wanted to say and embarrass yourself, but to be honest, she's not embarrassing herself. I'll show you some of the comments. You're spreading misinformation. You're spreading falsehood. You are the reason. Your nonsense is the reason why so many people die. Your takes are the reason why people don't understand how we get peace, how we get less wars, how we get stability. Look at this level of insanity and how much support it's getting. 10 million views, almost 2.6 million likes. Anyways, let's continue. I don't even know why I'm responding to this. This is insane.
Deep enough to have a war. I think war is immature. I think we should start talking to each other.
Is war immature? What if I'm being attacked? Should I not respond with war to somebody that is waging war upon me? I don't know. Does she not see some comments at least that are highlighting this and thinking to herself, okay, that was a horrible take. I see why this is so wrong. I should take down my videos before I misguide more people. Do these people have any conscience? Oh my God.
I think we should start talking to each other like adults. And I feel like if you are a world leader who is...
Okay, tell the other side. Tell the other side. Why do you're like, we should talk to each other like adults. Okay, as an adult, what do I do when the other side doesn't listen? What do I do when the other side doesn't listen? What do I do when the other side has a religious belief that at some point all Jews will be attacked by Muslims, and that's a good thing? What do I do when we should talk like adults. How do I talk to a party that thinks my country shouldn't even exist?
I feel like if you are a world leader who is upset about, for example, like the border of your country, and you can't come to a civil agreement, you shouldn't be in charge of a country.
Okay, I shouldn't. Okay, as a world leader, if I cannot come to an agreement with the other side, I shouldn't be a leader. Even if the other side is being unreasonable, why should I be responsible for the other side being unreasonable? Why should I not be a leader when the other side is not listening to the voice of reason? Why are you putting, if one side is responsible, why are you putting the responsibility all on the other side? Like, I don't know, maybe I am doing my best, but the other side is just still wanting to wage war on me.
Somebody needs to get shot over that. You are not good at your job. I think.
No. Sometimes people need to get shot. Sometimes people like, What world do you live in, lady? What world do you live in? You live in a world? You live in La La Land, in rainbows and butterflies, and yeah, okay. What if you need to shoot somebody? You're not good at your job. What if they want to shoot me? What if they want to shoot me and there's nothing I can tell them that will convince them otherwise? I mean, lady, you're speaking. You're not convincing me. You know, do you think like words are just like magic that if I just say something, it's just going to change people's minds? You're dealing with hundreds and sometimes thousands of years of indoctrination. When it comes to Islam, hundreds of years of indoctrination. When it comes to anti-Jewish hatred, thousands of years of indoctrination. Well, at least close to 2,000 of these. Right? So
You're not good at your job. I think if we all just grow up and decide, hey, we should stop having wars, things would go a lot better. Nobody wants to get shot, and yet we're still shooting. Let's not do that.
oh, nobody wants to get shot, and yet we're still shooting. Yes, sometimes I'm shooting because I don't want to get shot. The other person, what do I do when somebody wants to shoot me, and I have a gun? I have to respond. I have to take them out before they can take me out. What do you think I could do with my words? If you have a gun, lady, answer this question. If somebody is coming to you with a gun to kill you and your family, and you have a gun, at that moment, will you use it? Will you use it, or will you decide to, like, you know what? I'm going to use the power of words. Would you take that risk? They're coming with a gun and they want to take you out and your family, and you have a gun. Would you put that gun down and be like, I think I can handle this? I think in this moment, I could say something. I could say something so profound that will just disarm this person. Would you do that? Would you gamble the lives of your family, your loved ones over it? Or would you just shoot the motherfucker? I don't understand. These people are insane.
Oh, I want oil from the Middle East. Ask nicely.
Oh, I want oil from the Middle East. Ask nicely. Do you? Oh my God, lady. Oh my God. What to say? God damn it, God. Jesus. Help me, guys. Help me. Ask nicely. You don't. She doesn't even understand what these conflicts are about. This whole idea of this being about oil. Do you understand? Where is this woman from? Ask nicely. If this woman is American, do you understand that this is not about oil? In fact, part of the reason why we're having this war right now is because oil is becoming less of a factor here, right? Do you understand that your country is producing, I don't know if she's American, but if she is, so much oil that the Middle East is becoming less and less of an issue for the United States. And that is actually the reason why we might see more instability in the Middle East. Do you understand that United States presence in the Middle East is partly responsible for why we are not seeing more wars? So if the oil is actually not as interesting to the global economy, okay, the United States leaving this area and not having its stabilizing presence in the Middle East might encourage Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran to attack Israel even more. And again, United States doesn't come and take oil. I don't know what is this childish understanding of how any of this works. Even in the Middle East, when it comes to for example, the enemies of the United States, the United States is actually making it these countries less able to sell their oil, like Iran, for example, right? So it's actually the opposite of what you're thinking, right? Because if it's the Iranian government that actually wants to sell more oil into the world market, and it's the United States that is making that less possible because of the way Iran acts in the Middle East. So it's basically the opposite of your understanding. if they wanted more oil, they would actually just let Iran do what it wants to do. So the United States government is actually making it less possible for Iran to put its oil in the market. So again, I don't even know why I'm explaining this basic international politics to this lady, because I think this is way above her. Like I'm struggling to explain basic politics to her, because I have to build a foundation of like history and how politics works and how the economy works and how global trade works. But I think these people have this understanding that everything, all the military presence of Europe or United States or Canada or any other country in the Middle East is because they just want the oil, and they don't understand how global trade works. They don't understand how the security, how supporting every country's border integrity is essential for the entirety of the world order. And they don't understand any of these things, and I don't even know where to start. Like, I'm trying to, when somebody says like, oh, if you want oil, just ask nicely. Do you understand that we buy oil? Like, we don't, it's not like, hey, international trade doesn't work like United States go like, hey, Saudi Arabia, we need more oil. Can we have some of that, please? And Saudi Arabia like, oh yes, thank you for asking me nicely. Instead of like forcing me, here, you could have some oil. Do you understand that oil is a commodity, and to get that, you just purchase it, and you pay for it? It's not about asking nicely, or I don't know. I don't even know where I'm talking, why I'm talking to this level of insanity.
And if they say no, just accept their no instead of being a huge baby about it. Oh my God.
If they say no, they are desperate to sell their oil. Why would they say no? Okay, they're like, oh, if you want their oil, just ask nicely, and if they say no, just accept it. It's the opposite. Okay, the United States enemies don't want to sell the oil, do want to sell their oil, and United States is like stopping them because they're using the oil revenue to fund terrorism in the region. Maybe read a little bit, like, follow the news a little bit before you embarrass
God,
yourself.
I think this entire group of people should be wiped off the face of the earth. Eat a snack. Take a beach vacation.
Wait, what was this?
Take a beach vacation.
What was this last one?
People should be wiped off the face of the earth.
Oh, wow, look at this. This so-called pro-Palestinian woman is accusing the wrong side of trying to wipe out an entire ethnicity. Listen to this.
Being a huge baby about it. Oh my God, I think this entire group of people should be wiped off the face of the earth. Eat a snack. Take a beach vacation.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking about the Palestinian side or the Israeli side? Because there's a lot more people on the Palestinian side that want to wipe out an entire group of people, namely the Jews. So are you telling this to the Hamas leaders? Because I don't think they have given their belly size, I don't think they have a lack of snacking problem. I think they're having the best snacks that you could possibly imagine in their 5-star hotels in Qatar, and that's not helping. Okay, Hamas leaders, with all the snacks that they could get, they're still wanting to commit a genocide on Jewish people. So do you have any other ideas other than just giving them snacks? Because that's not working out. But what do I do if somebody wants to wipe my group of people? What do I do? So let's say, again, this is the question to you. Let's say somebody wants to wipe out every member of my group. Okay, and we tried asking them nicely, and we also tried giving them snacks, and we also tried to tell them, have you tried chilling out a bit? And none of that worked. So what do I do now? They're still coming for me, and they're still trying to wipe us out. Can I now shoot them? Maybe can I do that now, or should I still try more snacks? Or should I just or maybe should I? Oh, I know. Why didn't I see this, guys? I understand now that we already knew this answer before. Why did it take me so long to get this? Because I keep asking, there's a hidden answer here. I keep asking, like, okay, You're asking us to play nicely. What if the other side doesn't play nicely? What do I do then? Can I shoot? Can I shoot? Can I defend myself? And she's saying, like, no, if you want to shoot, you're wrong. You're not, you can't shoot. So just ask nicely. So, okay, but like, what if they're still coming for me? I understand what the message here. Here's the thing, guys. If you are Jewish, or if you are, I don't know, any part of the imperialist Swiss or something, okay, you know what you could do for people like her to be set okay with you? If they're coming for your lives, if you're coming to take your family, if you're coming to destroy your country, if they're coming for you to commit an act of genocide on you, do you know the reaction? That the only reaction, imagine you tried snacks, you tried talking, you tried telling them to chill out, you tried asking them nicely, and nothing worked, and they're still coming for your lives. Do you know what you can do? The only thing that you could do at that point that this would make people like her not criticize you and be okay with your position. Do you know, as a Jew, what she wants you to do? As an Israeli, what she wants you to do? Can you, anybody in the live chat, guess what would be the only option that will make these people not condemn you? I mean, I'm not sure. Maybe they will still condemn you. Anybody? Yes, exactly. The only option for you, the only thing you could do is just to die. Die. Okay? That's the message here. Just take it. Just take it. If they're shooting and you're not shooting and you're just dying, you could just be happy that you and your family died, but at least you didn't do war. Okay? When you see your children being killed in front of you, when you see your daughter maybe being raped or being taken as hostage, you know, I know that's like heartbreaking and very sad, but you didn't do war. Okay? You can be at least proud of yourself that, you know, I didn't defend my daughter, I didn't defend my family, because I just don't want to shoot people. Just, you know, at least I'm not the party that is doing any form of aggression. It's them that doing it. You know, you could be satisfied with that. Okay. So just take it. Just take it. Just lay over and die. Just let them do whatever they want with you. This is what these pacifists want. Just let horrible people do horrible things. Imagine the world that we would be living in if we were such pacifists, if we would just let horrible people just take over. I mean, I don't know if she would like it. She would be one of the first to go.
Beach vacation, go to therapy, and learn how to mind your own business. They do not need to die. That's never gone well.
Oh, yeah, but they want to come and kill your children. Well, just mind your own business. Just mind your own business.
Never gone well. Stop. Grow up.
Okay, wow. I don't know what to say. Let me actually see the comments on this. It got 31,000 comments. Unbelievable. Okay. Gentle parenting, global leadership. I don't know what that means. Okay, so this Megan lady, which is saying, although I 1,000,000% agree with you, unfortunately, war generates the most revenue. Okay, so this lady thinks that people are just doing war because it generates revenue. Actually, it doesn't. You know, a lot of people say that businesses make more money when you have less war. You know, the reason why people think that you go to war because it generates revenue is because they don't understand that the military industry is not the only industry that exists. There are other industries, and most industries make more money when there's less war. There's only the military industry that makes more money when there's more war. All the other ones, almost all the other ones, except that maybe oil industry and military industry are the only two industries that make more money when there's war. But almost every single one of them, every other one makes more money at peace, and they have more money. All the industries combined, other than, you know, if you put the military industry and the oil industry on one side and all the other industries on the other side, all the other industry option makes a lot more money. So if we want to see what money wants, what the economy wants less war, not more war. This is because you're just focusing on one industry and you think that industry dictates everything. It doesn't work like that. So Saz is saying, this, we don't need wars anymore. Well, oh my God, why didn't you tell us? We'll just stop. Guys, can somebody send this message to all the world leaders? We don't need it. I mean, I thought we needed it at all this time. So yeah, just let them know. We could just stop it right now. Okay, Maddie is saying, this is exactly how I think, and nobody understands. Imagine thinking that you're the one that is right about this, and other people don't understand. Look at the confidence here. Make the politicians fight. Okay. Hey, put the politicians against each other. What these people have? Oh my God. How old are these people? Oh God, these people. I don't even know. War really is so embarrassing. Oh, it's embarrassing, guys. Okay, so make the politicians. Should I actually respond to these comments? Because I think some people think like, yeah, that makes sense. If countries have a problem with each other, make their politicians fight. Okay, what do I do if they're sending their army instead of their politicians? Like, let's say like country B is attacking my country, and we're like, okay, let's not let all these people die. How about I send my politicians to fight your politicians? And the other side is like, no, we're good. We're sending our army. Should I still send in my president when they're sending their army? So imagine this. Like, for example, Hamas is attacking, right? How about we send Biden to just fight Hamas because Hamas is not agreeing with just sending their leaders instead? So what do we do now? Should we just still send our politicians? I don't even know. I'm talking to children. War really is so embarrassing. Okay. Is it embarrassing to want to protect your family and your children and your loved ones and your country? Is that embarrassing? No, it's not. It's actually the opposite of embarrassing. You should be proud if you fight to defend your loved ones. You should be proud if you're fighting to defend your country. Iman is saying, and they say we're too emotional to be leaders. Yes, you are. You are. You're insane. Oh God. Oh, we got 2 super chats. I will respond to the super chats. Capri saying, this is such a valid point. Is it now? Imagine these people thinking that this is actually a deep take. Oh God, I can't take it. I don't know what do I do? What do I do? Okay. Gene is saying, I was not surprised by the non-response of the world. Thank you so much for the super chat, Gene. Gene is saying, I was not surprised by the non-response of the world when what happened to Israeli woman on the 7th. I don't know if I think the grammar here is a little bit choppy. Israeli woman on the 7th, because I've seen their silence on Iran. Oh, okay. So you're saying you're not, given the silence of people on Iran, you weren't surprised on seeing their silence on what happened on October 7th. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jean, for the super chat. Angry Keyboard Warrior is saying, sorry, I was just wondering, do you reach out to the people for debate or only ask people to reach out to you? Keep up the good work. Well, I have, because I tried reaching out to people and I put a lot of time into it, and sometimes people canceled last minute, even though I spent a lot of time that I could have spent on creating content. I decided not to reach out to people because my time would have been wasted so much. Like, I go and arrange it and put up time and design the cover and everything, and last minute they will cancel. So I want to only talk to people that are eager enough for them to reach out to me. If they're not eager enough for them to want to have a debate, a discussion with me, I'm not going to put so much investment in trying to talk to them and then see it go nowhere. That's why I'm just letting them contact me instead. But thank you so much for the super chat. Let me just do one more video. Which one should we do? Okay. I have no idea what this one is. This one got 126,000 likes, and it says, claiming Israel is erasing Palestinian identity in Gaza. So let me bring that one up. But also let me see. Hold on, let me put this on the
Palestinians' identity.
Let me actually see Dolly's What account is this? This is video number 18. Okay, so this is by Rehan_95. So REEHAN underscore 95. Wait, hold on. Okay, cool. So let's see what she has to say. I'm just going to play the whole thing once and then respond to it.
Israel is erasing the Palestinians' identity in Gaza. Let me tell you how. Not a lot of people are talking about this, but Israel has erased the civil registry in Gaza, destroyed it completely, destroyed the libraries, and have stolen tens of thousands of ancient records. Palestinians now have no proof of their assets, nor the degrees that they have earned from the universities. And they don't have birth certificates anymore for their children. Not a lot of people are talking about that, but this is very serious and it's very important, and that is part of the ethnic cleansing. That is part of the genocide, to destroy everything, to destroy your roots, to destroy any proof you have for the ownership of this land. People need to talk about this more and more. Have you ever asked yourself why they are targeting universities, schools, libraries, mosques? Because these are the places that they keep the papers at. These are the places that have the identity of the Palestinians. Don't talk to me about the hostages. They don't want the hostages. They want to destroy the identity of the Palestinians. They want to ethnic cleanse them from the land that they own. And that's what's happening. Please spread awareness about this topic more and more and talk about it in your videos.
What are you talking about? Lady, have you been introduced to this piece of technology? I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but there's this thing that is called the internet, and I'm sure that data are kept over there, and there's nothing you could do with destroying papers or libraries that will wipe out this information, unless for some reason the Palestinian people had this information and for some reason have not been able to, or decided that they just left them on paper and not uploaded these on the internet anywhere. Like, what year do you live in? Do you think that there's information right now that is valuable that the Palestinian had, and it was only in paper format in Gaza? I mean, if that's the case, then that is embarrassing for the people in Gaza. You're saying there are very important information right now that the Gazans had, that if you destroy these papers, if you destroy these libraries, they would just been completely wiped off every historic records, and there would be no trace of them. And this was such important information, and these Gazans had it, and they decided not to put that on the internet. Is that what you're telling me? Do you understand that this is not like World War II, where the Nazis were burning books to erase information? Do you know at this time that we're living in, you cannot remove information by burning books or destroying libraries, that they will still be there? In fact, if you try doing that, it will spread even more, because people will be like, okay, what is this information that they're trying to wipe out? Do the Gazans not have this? I'm pretty sure, I get a lot of videos from Gaza. I'm pretty sure they have internet there. In fact, they have better internet in Gaza than they have in Iran. Last time I checked, okay? Given all the interviews people have from outside of Gaza, with people in Gaza with such in HD with such good clarity. So I'm pretty sure Gaza has internet. It seems to have really good internet. So why have they not been using that to just back up all this information? What do you think this is like the Library of Alexandria, that you could just burn libraries and wealth of information will be lost? This is stupid. Does anybody in her audience ask that? Like, okay, why is this stuff not on the internet? Let me see. Is the comment section anybody asking that? Guys, this is such an insane accusation. I don't know what to do. What? Nope. The comments. Okay. Nope. People are not pointing that in the comment section. Guys, am I missing something here? Maybe I'm wrong here. And also, by the way, can I let you know something? If Palestinians know anything, okay, well, not anything, a lot of information that you have about that region, about these people's backgrounds, about these people's history, is because of Israel and Israel's record keeping and Israel's um, in investigative journalism and academics and all the wealth of knowledge that comes out of Israel's universities and researchers. So I bet you when it comes to knowing your background, knowing your history, knowing your ethnicity, um, when it comes to people in Gaza, the wealth of information that you have access to coming out of Israel, or not just Israel, like United States, Israel, or anywhere outside of Palestine, is a lot more than anything that comes from within Palestine. I don't think that, unfortunately, the Palestinian people have much to contribute to understanding their own history and an understanding of their own ethnicity or heritage or anything like that. I think they owe any understanding that they might have to people outside of Palestine, especially Israel, which is very, very good in record keeping, very good in sharing that information with the rest of the world. Unfortunately for you, Israel is a democracy, and the people in Israel are quite transparent, and they share their information with the rest of the world more than a lot of people in Palestine do, by the way. So unfortunately for you, it's the actual opposite. It's in Gaza where information is hidden, where people are lied to, where propaganda is created, where identities are wiped away in Gaza, because Israel as a nation provides a wealth of information to the world and does it transparently and makes us more informed, not less informed. So when it comes to wiping out information and destroying information, look at what Hamas does in Gaza, not what Israel does in Gaza. We are more informed because of Israel. In fact, somebody just confirmed it. Also, Gene from Israel is saying, "LOL, Israel is the single biggest and best record keeper in the world." Yes, and this is really not how it works exactly. By the way, we got a major super chat from Hope. Well, thank you. A $50 super chat. Wow, that's amazing. And yeah, Hope with the $50. Thank you so much, Hope. Because we have been demonetized. That really provides me with a lot of hope that we could do these streams without having to worry about demonetization, because it's really demoralizing always getting demonetized doing these streams. So thank you so much. This support really, really helps me get some motivation to continue doing these streams. And Hope is saying, what is she talking about exactly? Yeah, I know. I don't think she understands what she's talking about. I mean, the accusation cannot be true unless the Gazans are. This is an insult to Gaza, to the people in Gaza. If I was someone from Gaza, I would be offended, right? Because she's telling people in Gaza they are so bad at what they do, that they had internet, they had this information, and they never shared it with the world. They've never backed it up anywhere. And now, if you just destroy their libraries, the information would be gone. That's such an insult to the people in Gaza. So, yeah, stop being so anti-Gazan, lady. We also got another super chat by Who Am I? With a £2 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, saying, Armin, you are the best. Lots of love. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Anyways, guys, make sure you like the stream. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, because we're going to do a lot of this. But if you're watching this on Twitter, come to Atheist Republic on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe on our channel, because if on Twitter you cannot comment on for your comments to get highlighted. Yeah, when we go live, we need your comments to be in the live chat so we could highlight them, so you could be part of the show as well. So come over and subscribe to the Atheist Republic YouTube channel. Make sure that you hit the bell notification, because just subscribing is not enough. If you're subscribed, YouTube is not going to tell you when we go live. You have to hit the bell notification. After the show is over, please leave a comment for the algorithm. Satisfy the YouTube gods feed the algorithm so that this channel grows. Just put anything, okay? Anything, okay? You could any comment, but if it's something nice, that will also motivate me. But any comment will do. And also another thing you could do is that you could go tell your friends and your enemies, especially your enemies, to come and subscribe to Atheist Republic. Word of mouth will make this channel grow. So please go ahead and do that as well. Anything else? No, I think we're good. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna go get ready for the Persian show. I'm gonna do a show in Persian pretty soon, so I'm gonna get ready for that. Anyway, guys. Oh, can't speak now. Anyway, yeah, love you. Bye. Mwah. Subscribe.